After having a barbecue by the Yellow River, we stayed in Linxia. Most of the people living here are ethnic minorities, with the Hui being the majority. There are also the Dongxiang, Baoan, and Salar ethnic groups, which I had never even heard of before. They are mostly followers of Islam, so there are a lot of mosques in this area, earning it the nickname China's Little Mecca. Not far from our hotel is Bafang 13 Lane, which gets its name from being centered around 8 mosques and the 13 streets and alleys that extend from them. In 2015, Linxia City launched a preservation and renovation project for Bafang 13 Lane. The renovation followed the principles of restoring things to their original state and preserving the old as it was, without changing the original layout or relocating the local residents. The project retained the authentic atmosphere of people living around the mosques and running businesses from their homes. It stands as a testament to the tea horse trade and multi-ethnic integration along the ancient Silk Road, and is hailed as a living museum of ethnic culture. It has successfully demonstrated that heritage preservation is not about sealing history away, but about allowing it to continue to breathe in modern life. This is a great place to wear hanfu and take some photos. I went in and took a quick look at the more famous Daga Lane and the Hongshui River, but I didn't stay for too long. You can probably guess our next major destination, Labrang Monastery, one of the 6 great monasteries of the Gelug school of Tibetan Buddhism, located in Jiahe County. From Linxia to Siahe, you can continue along National Highway 568, or you can take the expressway. Get off the expressway at the Wanggertang toll station, and after exiting, follow Provincial Road 312 towards Siahe. From this point on, the Tibetan style gradually becomes apparent, and you can see white stupas of various sizes along the roadside. And the prayer flags fluttering in the wind? There's a scenic spot along the way called Dalsong Lake. Is it close by? Well, that depends on your perspective. The scenery is pretty average. The lake itself isn't very big, but visitors know that there are lots of marmots here. If you've seen the movie Neja 2, you'll definitely be interested in these little creatures. So here you are. We did see some marmots inside, but not as many as the legends say. Maybe it's because the tourists have fed them so much that they're all full and have gone back into their burrows to sleep. You'll only spot 1 or 2 from time to time. Look at how lazy these marmots are. Usually, you see them standing up begging you for food, right? But look at this guy. He's even fatter than me, just lying there eating. You actually have to bring the food right to its mouth. It's as if by eating your food, they're doing you a huge favor. And on top of that, they're picky eaters. At first, I offered it bread, but it wouldn't eat it. Turns out, it loves want rice crackers. Let me remind you though, you need to be careful with these creatures. They may look round, chubby, and cute, but they can carry the plague. Don't get too close or careless. If it bites you, you could be in serious trouble. Labrang Monastery is not just a Gelugpa temple, it is also a world-renowned center for Tibetan studies. The full name of Labrang Monastery is Gannan Shaju Darge Jashi Yisu Chopalang. My goodness, that's really hard to remember and pronounce, so let's just stick with Labrang Monastery. It was founded in 1709 by the first Jamyang living Buddha, a Wang Zongzhe. It has a history of just over 300 years, and although its history isn't very long, its status is extremely high. Among the Buddhist institutes of Tibetan Buddhism, it is on par with Tsinghua and Peking University among China's top 985 universities. You may have heard of this comparison. Let's start with the world's largest prayer wheel corridor. It circles the monastery, stretching about 3.5 kilometers in total length, and is lined with thousands of prayer wheels. Devout believers and visitors must turn the prayer wheels clockwise, with the bronze wheels rising and falling as they go. The monastery complex is nestled by mountains and water, with buildings arranged in close succession, golden roofs and red walls, exuding a majestic aura. The entire complex covers a vast area, with more than 90 halls and over 10,000 monks' quarters. Labrang Monastery has 6 major Jakang colleges: Exoteric Buddhism, Esoteric Buddhism, Kalachakra, Medicine, Vajra Purification, and the Lower Sequence Division. Most of the many institutes and main halls you see here are not open to the public. After purchasing your ticket to the scenic area, you will be guided by a designated monk to tour the temples and institutes that are open to visitors, one by one. But you might not be able to take in the monks' explanations because they really are very long. What's more, they finish explaining everything outside the main hall before letting you enter. For visitors who don't know much about Tibetan Buddhism to begin with, it all sounds like an incomprehensible scriptural text, and it's hard to remember any of it. Photography is strictly forbidden inside the main hall, so I can't really explain it to you clearly. There's another reason I can't explain it well. It's because I don't understand it either, haha, and there's no time to just make things up on the spot. So, all you can do is take a quick look through my camera, which offers more footage and unique angles compared to other people's short videos, and simply admire the magnificent architecture of this Tibetan academic institution. For us ordinary tourists, what you need to know is that the founder of the Gelug school of Tibetan Buddhism, also known as the Yellow Hat sect, is Master Tsongkhapa. The founder of Labrang Monastery is the first Jamyang living Buddha, and the main deities enshrined here are Shakyamuni Buddha of this world and the founder, Master Tsongkhapa. That's all you really need to know. Harbor kindness in your heart. Sincerely pray for good weather and happiness for all, so they may be free from suffering. Listen to the party, follow its lead, love our country and people, respect the elderly, and care for the young. These are what we truly ought to do.